How long are you going to be the best kept secret? How long are you going to stay in your comfort zone and allow other people to take credit for your ideas? Hello, I am Monica Wisdom. I am the founder of Black Women Amplified. I'm also a strategist as well as a storyteller. And I'm here to talk to you about your visibility. I help coaches, I help executives, and I help women in business. I help them share their stories and build visibility. Let's talk about visibility. I know exactly how you feel. I was that girl. For many years, I worked behind the scenes, cheering everybody on, and I pushed my dreams to the side. You know that it's easy for us to be fierce advocates for other people, cheering them along, sharing all of our ideas, and really getting to the core of what they need. But when we focus that same spotlight on ourselves, we kind of pull back or dismiss it or push it to the side. One day I decided I wanted more for myself, for me, not proximity to other people, not helping them build their dreams. So I had to make a change. I had to create a game plan for me to become visible. One day I sat down to write my bio. And in writing my bio, I had to brainstorm over everything I had done in my career, including all of the things that I had done to help other people. Whether it was one day or it lasted years, I wrote everything down on a piece of paper. And I want you to do the same thing. Let's do a value exercise so that you can see all that you have accomplished. Because here's the thing, you have 20, 30, 40 years of experience. You've done things, you've accomplished things, you've built companies. You have been the one that has been the machine behind the face of whatever industry that you're in, whether you work in corporate America, you work for a small business, you have a startup. Oftentimes your ideas get developed, but you don't get credit for it. We are living in an era when visibility is the new currency, especially with AI taking over all the places. But what it cannot take over is your lived experience. If I had not done the things that I will share with you over the next week or so, there's no way that I would have put out a podcast ever. I would have just stayed in the background, helping other people, doing my thing and feeling comfortable, but invisible. So let's get to that exercise. It's really, really important. This is exactly what I did. And it's a thing that I do to write my bio as well. It was when I'm writing bios for other people. What you do is you want to get out a pen and a piece of paper. It's real simple. And I want you to brainstorm over your entire career. Like I said, whether it's been one day or many years. Write down every task you have done, every person that you have worked with, and every idea that you have given away. Once you complete that, I want you to say it all out loud 3 times. Not 1, not 2, but 3 times. Why does that matter? Because you need to hear what you have accomplished out loud so that you can own it. And once you have said it to yourself 3 times out loud, I want you to take a breath, pull out a separate piece of paper and your pen and write in big, bold letters, I am a badass. And then I want you to celebrate yourself. That's 4 steps, but I want you to do it. For me, this moment was a shift. It wasn't about the list exactly. It was about owning my accomplishments. This clarity is what became the foundation of my visibility game plan. Once I owned my story confidently, everything shifted for me. Opportunities opened up, and I walked into the spotlight with clarity and confidence of who I was. I know you have a business you want to start, or a book you want to write, a play you want to write, maybe a movie screenplay. You have stories to tell because you have lived a life. And I'm telling you, if you're Gen X or late millennial, the world is waiting on you because people want something real. We are living in this technology area where you watch a video and you don't know what's real or what's fake. But what's real is your lived experience, your accomplishments, and the years that you have been on this earth. And it is so important to share all of that. So as we go through this, I'm going to be here every week with you so that we can walk through the steps and I can share with stories with you about the importance of being visible. And not only that, I've created a private session with you and me called the Visibility Game Plan Session. In this session, we're going to extract your story. We're going to make a solid game plan. We're going to get you past your fears of being out and about and open, and because it's not just about, let's talk about it. It's not just about being seen. It's also about that level of confidence that you have that I deserve to be in the spotlight. As women, especially women of color, Black women, we are taught to be humble, to stay in the background and just put our head down and do the work. And many of us have done that. And in this age of technology, visibility is the new currency. People want to hear your stories. People want to hear your challenges, your fails, your triumphs. They want to hear all the things. They want to hear the realness of who you are. I didn't believe that people wanted to hear the realness of who I was until I started my podcast. That was part of my visibility plan, to get my voice out into the world so that I can be heard and be seen and valued for myself, not for the proximity of the people that I was working with, not for the ideas that I created that other people made money off of. It was about me owning my voice and putting myself out into the world. And once I did that, everything shifted for me emotionally, spiritually, because I truly believed. I began to believe in myself, and I believed the promises that were told to me, that I was born in the image and likeness of God. I started believing that. I read it my whole life, but it wasn't until I started believing it that things shifted. And you know what else I started doing? I started saying no. When people were like, "Can you help me do this?" And not only did I say no, what emphasized the no is people were okay coming to me when I wasn't asking for money. That's also a part of your visibility plan. Charging your worth. How many times have you done a project and you know you didn't make enough money or you didn't make any money? I know that story. That is my story. So what I want you to do is I want you to do the exercise. And then I want you to think long and hard about all of the things you've done in your life. And ask yourself, what will it take for me to put myself in front of my business and my brand? When you're ready to be seen and to be heard, I've got time to walk you through your visibility game plan. I have sessions available now, and all you have to do is go to monicawisdomhq.com/get seen, and it will take you to my booking page. You can read more information about the sessions, make your decision, and book your time. And I would love to sit down with you and show you all that you can do once you're seen for your genius. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and share with a friend who is in conversation about their visibility and they're tired of being overlooked. We have to do it for ourselves. We have to put ourselves out into the world and create our success. That's the world we're in right now. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.